Okay, sorry about that. I have returned. So this should be where it really starts. Also, yes, in case you didn't see, Maxwell does start with these items, except for the miner hat, of course. That's weird, no hounds. So, as always, I'm just going to pick a nearest edge and explore along it. Don't really need to pick the ferns. Light. Light is going to be quite necessary to keep exploring down here. So the cave lichen is going to be the main source of food. It drops your sanity, but we're Maxwell, we can deal. That's pretty much why I picked Maxwell for this challenge. Because again, this is all designed to make it at least vaguely possible for someone like me who's not got a great amount of experience in either the ruins or in Rogue. This is kind of for me to learn the ruins. And hopefully show some sort of amazingly like amusing moments as well. Like getting sniped by a hound on day one. That's pretty funny. Like, Parang, you keep saying hounds, you know not what you mean. They're actually depth worms. Depth worms, plural? I don't know. Either way, they're nasty and they like one-shot me if I'm not wearing armor. So, which is why I need some armor. So this is not glowing when it's in the mild nightmare cycle. Yeah, nightmare cycle. Have not explained that. Right now, things are reasonably manageable. In nightmare cycle, like when it's in the thick of it, I will probably not be able to stop running away from nightmare creatures, or I will die horribly. Blue caps. Beauty. For some time I will probably not be able to eat these. Cooked at least. Oop, slap up. Ooh, that's... Did I hear spelunkies? Yep. These guys are dicks. I should mention, these will need to be fertilized before I can use them. Luckily, we have an unsuspecting victim. Come here, man. Come here. Come here. Got him. He didn't drop poop. That's unfortunate. Got him. Nice. Well, that was a bit of a jog. These trees, I can chop them, but they will never grow back. So ideally, I just want to pick them for the cave bananas. They're like the only source of food down here that do not fuck one of my stats. But they do make the they do make the monkeys follow you, pardon me. What do you want? Really? More worms. God. Oh, okay. Nightmare time. They also now become aggressive, as you can see. I'd really like to stop there and pick this stuff up, but I can't really afford to. Oof. See that? Just stuck very slightly on the side of the map. We're okay though. The knight armor absorbed most of the hit. Oh, that was a worm. I looked away and walked past it, now it's going to attack me. Quite possible they do more damage in this cycle as well, I'm not sure. They look different at least. I can fish in there eventually. Once I get some silk from the cave spiders. I don't know what the fuck they're called. The ceiling spiders. Too close to the slottle. Yeah, it's still numb here. Full sight will be handy once I can make a hammer. No, if it's just one of them I could probably juke it successfully, but three, not really feeling it. Oh fuck. Oh, we good. No, we're not good. Interesting. I stopped specifically to grab the gold then, because I did not give it to myself in the chest at the start of this game, even though you do get it in Lights Out. I just sort of said that it went into building the miner hat. Which is more than worth it, quite frankly. Oh, we're okay. Well, when I set up this base... Oh, can't walk through there. Somewhere, I believe, on the edge of a light flower field. Away from the Nightmare Fissures would be optimal. Not sure what that means, but I'm sure Maxi does. See, if I was going to be greedy, I would take off the knight armor and benefit from the passive sanity regen a lot more. But after I got one shot before, yeah, I'm going to be a bit safe. Also because... actually, I might be able to, with the alchemy engine, make the moggles. If earthquakes spawn the mole worms, I can hammer them. Now I can make the moggles that way. Otherwise I would just eat the glowberries. They have a pretty cool effect. I'll show you that later. Just trying to scout out somewhere nice to put a base. And explore around the edges of the map. Oh, more monkeys. Whoa, no, 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 I did not mean to do that. So these cave banana trees drop wood, I believe 1 log and 2 twigs, but they will never regrow. So that's something you want to do sparingly. But I believe if I ever want a crockpot, which I will, I'll have to burn down like half a dozen of those trees, which is... it doesn't really sit super well with me, but I think it's going to be worth it. It'll just have to be some that are far away from my base. Also something you've noticed, no indicator of time. Because how are you supposed to tell in a cave? I was going to say, I saw trees but no monkeys, and I was suspect, but there's the monkeys. Maybe I'll pick an area like this and hammer the monkey barrels. If I ever get that opportunity. Hi, how you doing? You having a good day? It's a good day to die! Never mind. Actually, I believe there is a way I can tempt them. Yeah. So I got 1 poop out of that, which will be enough to fertilize 1 tuft. It's a start, I guess. I think that's the only way I can get poop down here. Hopefully I'll be able to make an icebox eventually when I find some gears. That's a trap. That's a depth worm. This is streaming, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yes, this is the entrance. Could be cool to have a base out here, but dead ends are not good. You saw how often I got hit when I went into them. Yeah, if that ever goes out, then I lose my miner hat. I think it just turns into a grass hat, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with that. Like, even just giving myself 1 is, yeah, a questionable decision in this sort of a challenge. But yeah, you already saw, even with all this stuff, I got killed on day 1 last time, so I think it's reasonable, at least in my case. Oh, that's not a good noise. Whoops. Well, we got ourselves into a fight, didn't we? Most enemies in Don't Starve can be beaten this way. Wait for them to attack, and punish their end lag. They recover 1 health, like regular flowers, but you don't get sanity from picking them. I'm also not certain if they could be made into a garland. I should test that. Ooh, that's a nightmare light. And that's a nightmare light. This is not as good a spot for a base as I thought. Yeah. So that is a modified Terror Beak, which is called a Nightmare Beak. That's like a nightmare crawling horror, I think. They are spawned by the nightmare lights when it is in full nightmare, whatever the fuck you call it, full swing of the nightmare. And they do regular damage, I think, but you get no sanity back from killing them. So it is not worth engaging them at all. It's actually kind of dangerous to go into territory I haven't explored, because I could hit a wall and then just get attacked. So I'm going to have to check the map quite a bit. I know this is solid ground, so I can walk here. Earthquake. Drops rocks and other stuff. I'm actually not sure what those are, if I'm quite honest with you. Did not see that tree. So I'm essentially waiting for after they attack, and they're in that little animation, to refuel my miner hat. Also, it goes without saying, guys, on a regular run you do not want to be down here during this nightmare phase. So I think the waning of the nightmare phase lasts about 60 to 70 seconds, and at that time they will still attack me, but no new ones will spawn. And if they're too close to me when it ends, then I think they still just attack me indefinitely. Are they still running after me? I can't tell. I don't think so. No, okay. Nice. so I think I'm safe for now. Yeah, get used to the depth worms. They're going to be attacking a lot. Honestly, I think this is an okay spot. Like here? No. So I could maybe just drop those and let them turn to rot. I'm just going to check quickly for nightmare fishes. No, I think it's okay. I'll start putting my stuff near here, I suppose. Oh yeah, I didn't grab any of that, did I? That's... Nice. I may just drop that. There we go. So that's it. That's everything I brought down with me. I hope I get flint eventually. That'd be really nice. I took flint out of the out of the chest that you get at the start. So yeah, I won't be able to make any tools until some drops from the skies, basically. I'm gonna leave that there to rot, because the rod is more useful to me than stale lichen. Actually, I might as well do this, why not? Cool, eh? So eventually that stuff will all grow and I'll be able to actually harvest vaguely useful stuff from it. I'll have to be very careful about what I craft, because big long timer on that stuff, and there's not very much of it. So I mean, really, if you were coming down here, you would bring at least a little bit of worth of stuff to make sustainable. That's kind of what I've tried to reflect. Oh, really a death worm? Okay. Fuck. I held the button for a bit too long. That's easy to do. I'm just trying to conserve my night sword here. Because an axe is actually not that much worse than a spear. And it's cheaper to make. So imagine if we don't have access to a spear or a knight sword. Oh my god, I suck. That's what I'll be using. Ooh, I fucked up. It is packed with fishes here. Oh, that just makes it extra fun, doesn't it?